all who came tonight. So this is the obligatory speech man on behalf of my brother and Beth. So I'm going to start tonight with a history of the best man and what duties historically he has been asked to perform. I found this on the internet, so it may not be true, but it's funny anyway. In the lifetimes of the Germanic Goths, it was traditional for a man to marry a woman who lived in the same town or village where he lived, but sometimes there were not enough women in that town or village. In those cases, the groom had to go to neighboring towns or localities to find a suitable bride for himself. Once he found the bride of his choice, he would invade the locality and kidnap his desired woman and eventually marry her. The groom would ask one of his intimate friends, who he thinks to be the best man to support him in getting the job done. The best man would then also try to protect the groom during the wedding and make sure that the bride's family, who would obviously try to get it back, stays away from the place of the wedding unless of course they are prepared to accept the groom. Fortunately, I'm not going to have to engage in any axe fight to protect my brother's master trust. And that's because, thankfully, Beth has willingly succumbed to this large bird of a man. But Joel wasn't always bigger than me, of course. He used to be, and in some ways still is, my little brother. Growing up, Joel was the kid who liked to take his time. His world operated on Joel time, and I can still remember sitting in the driveway, beeping the horn for Joel so that we could leave for school. But he was in no hurry. Another funny idiosyncrasy about Joel was that he was a saver. He would hoard his Easter candy for months after the holiday had come and gone, hanging on to every last precious M&M like it was solid gold. Unfortunately for Joel, when you share a room with someone, it isn't difficult to figure out where an Easter basket may be there. And like jackals stealing eggs from a nest, Rebecca and I engaged in a clandestine war of attrition on his Easter egg candy stash. Joel would insist that someone was stealing his candy, but it can never be proven because the evidence. No one believes him, but it can never be proven because the evidence was already in our stomachs. Despite all these childhood hardships, Joel has, of course, grown up to be a successful, well-adjusted adult. He loves mountain biking, skiing, camping, the Cubs, and tools. And Joel even put tools on their marriage registry, which I think is genius, by the way. 3-ton floor jacks coming your way. Hopefully, Joel gets enough tools from the registry to keep up with the honey-do list that Beth will give him. And so for Beth, it has been a pleasure to get to know you. You're an energetic, beautiful, enthusiastic, intelligent, caring person. And we welcome you into the family and wish you both many years of happiness. Kate and I look forward to continued friendship, and we wish you both the best that life has to offer. So in Joel's best man speech at my wedding, he thanks Kate for putting up with my overused and hackneyed movie quotes, which is, of course, quite true. But how about just one more? Brothers don't shake hands. Brothers got a hug. So please join me in toasting the bride and groom to a wonderful marriage. Salud.